Hello people, welcome to this video. Today we are looking at soul ties. There's something we call soul ties. Before I continue, if anything in my video, if you find anything useful, anything resonate deeply with you, you can like, subscribe my video to my video, and then share the video. You can share it, you can like and subscribe to my channel. And also, if there's anything you want to know more after watching the video, or if you are after watching any of my videos and you want to know more about that particular thing, you want to read more about it or know more about it, you can go get my book, The Soul Advocate. It can be found in Amazon. It's in Amazon, and you can also get it in Nigeria from Nazareth Publishing, but you can get it in Amazon. So today we are looking at soul ties. Soul ties are, let me start from giving you an example. There are some people who are very nice, they are very kind, they can't say no. They just want the good of everybody. They tend to satisfy other people except themselves. They tend to, if it's money they have, they make sure they give all the money to one person, to other people, and they don't use it for themselves. They are always seeking for the good of others and not themselves. They want everybody to be happy. They tend to do things for other people, but not themselves. So you see, those people are called the empaths. And then there are other ones, because there are different personalities, there are different people we have. We have the empath. Those ones are people who always give everything they have to other people. They like to give, they will give and give everything. Then we have the narcissist. The narcissist is the taker. That one will keep taking from you, take until there's nothing more to take. And when there's nothing more to take, they move to other people whom they can take from. Those ones are the narcissists. They don't give their own. No. They are very stingy, or they like to take from people. They can take anything from somebody. They can take everything. Even they can take your home. Then we have the psychopaths. Those ones are those people who are immense in their ego. They just have this empty, inflated ego. They admire other people when they are doing things, and they want to be like them, but they don't know how to be like them. You see, they want to be like them, but they don't know how to be like them. Those ones, they have no conscience. They can do anything to somebody. Then you have the sociopath. Those sociopaths, they are the serial killers. They are dangerous. You see, they don't care. They too, they have an inflated ego. In fact, in general, those people are paranoid. All of them are dysfunctional people. But you see, we are going to concentrate more on the empath and the narcissist, because it is only in those ones you create a soul tie. It's easy to create a soul tie. A narcissist can easily create a soul tie with an empath, because empaths are people who are nice. They cannot stand up for themselves. They can't say no. They always want to give. They find it difficult to resist, to say no, and they are easily manipulated because of their sense, because of their kindness. Mostly people take advantage of them. People take things from them because of their inability to say no, because they feel that when they say no, they are hurting the other person, and they don't want to hurt anybody. They want to just be kind the way they are and treat other people kindly, treat them well, so that they can be happy. But unfortunately, others don't think that way towards the empath. Even though they give like that, they can give their all. They can do everything for others. Other people don't think like the way they think. If an empath is looking for something, the person will go through a lot to get it. You see, and when they are looking for something, they hardly find people who give them something. but they always give like that. See, so that is why people who take always target the empath. People who always take from people, who looks for people to prey on, they prey on the empath, because it is the empath that will not be able to stand up for themselves and say no, or be strict, or set boundaries. You know, if empath don't know how to set boundaries, they are just people that anything goes with them, because of that kind heart of always forgiving, always helping, always trying to see that things are okay for other people. So they lack boundaries. They cannot say no. They can't be firm enough to say no, you can't cross here, this is for me, this is what I want. They can't say no. They can't stand up for themselves and say no and not take certain things. And that's why some of them are the ones that mostly find themselves in dysfunctional relationships with people who come to prey on them, people who take from them, people who abuse their kindness, people who abuse their kind nature. They come to take things from them, they treat them and throw them like filthy rags because they are kind, because they take advantage of their kind nature. Men are like that. There are some men who are empaths who are like that. There are women prey on them. They will do everything for a woman. The woman will still mess them up, you know. And there are women who are like many women who are empaths, the men who are narcissistic, all these toxic narcissistic men, they prey on them, take things that belongs to them, take their money, take everything, and dump them and move forward to the next victims, because they are empath. They can't say no. They always have a fear. Oh, they always want to treat you kindly, treat you nicely. They don't want to hurt anybody. You see, they end up becoming victims of narcissistic abuse. So in this video now, we are talking about the creating soul ties. You see, because some people are like that, there are some who come to their lives to put them in a kind of bondage. Like these toxic narcissistic people, they come to people like that who are kind, women like that who are kind, who don't know how to say no. They don't want to hurt anybody, and then they come with the pretense that they want them, they love them. They don't have anything for them. They are just coming because of what they are gain, because they are actually targets. Because narcissists always target people that they can gain from, they can take from. So you see a man will come to that kind of woman just because of what the woman has, because they are kind now. They know they can't say no. In everything is yes, yes, you know. They don't know how to stand firmly and reject things that are not right for them. They just accept anything that the man push forward to them. You see, because of that, they begin to prey on them. They begin to use them anyhow. But you see that man, that narcissistic man, has seen that this woman cannot say no. She's not the firm type who set boundaries, whom you will not cross her boundaries, or who will kind of punish you when you do things that are not right to her. She accepts anything just because of her nature. You know, that narcissistic man will form a relationship with that woman, not because the man wants the woman or the man loves her, no, because of her energy. The energy of that woman is the energy that can sustain him. You see, so he will not form that relationship with that woman. He will now begin to use the woman in different ways. And when he begins to stay with that woman in that relationship, he will create a bondage. A bondage is created between the two of them. And you see, that bondage that is created between the two of them will be something that the woman will begin to suffer from. Because once that happens, and mostly it is easy to create it through intimacy, man and woman intimacy. And that is why it is important that sometimes when you meet somebody, it's not the best to just quickly move to bed with the person, because we learn from all these things. You begin to understand them when they begin to happen. You see, it is that way that you can easily create a bondage with some. You create that kind of bondage, and that bondage is called a soul tie. So when you create that soul tie with that person is not serving you in any way. That person is taking your good from you. Some these toxic narcissistic people will come take their house, eat their money. They are not doing anything for them. Oh. Some will just come and occupy the house as husband, and the person is not doing anything for the woman. It's the woman that is doing everything. It's her money the man is eating, her house that the man is staying, things that the man is using. The man has no job, he cannot work, he's always with the woman, taking everything from that woman. You see, taking everything from the woman. It's the woman who labors for the man to sustain the man. You see, and the man will be there as long as the woman is still having it. The man will continue to take and take. Meanwhile, the woman is suffering, oh, because no, the man is one narcissistic. He's very toxic. And you know, narcissistic men are men who prey on people. They are very toxic. They are men who abuse women anyhow. They are men who beat women. They are men who manipulate women in very unhealthy way, that the woman feels the pain. They insult them, they can even insult their families. They call them derogatory names that will make the woman feel bad and sad. There are people who control the women. It will control the woman. It will begin to choose the kind of people the woman will not. It can stop the woman from going to church. It can stop the woman from working, depending on the situation, what is gaining, what he wants. It can stop the woman from having friends. It can stop the woman from even going to his family. It can isolate that woman and begin to use the woman just to sustain his own self. That's what narcissists do. So you see women in that kind of, a woman who is in that situation, the woman will become, a narcissist will even choose the clothes that the woman will wear. Yeah, and because he has this unhealthy pride, unhealthy ego, that he will want to, he wants to look perfect outside. He wants people to see him as the best because they crave for perfection, and they also dwell on fantasies. You know, a narcissist will want to be the best, who is using the nicest car. He will want to have the best house. He will want people to see that he is the best in everything. And because they have no sense of worth, a narcissist has no sense of worth. A narcissist wears a mask. The way he is outside is not the way he is inside with the woman. He pretends to be a nice, kind person inside the house. Meanwhile, in the house, he torments the woman. The woman is suffering, you know. But the woman outside, they will look, if a man who is married to that kind of, outside they will look like a perfect couple. But inside, his trouble, his torture, there is just no peace. The woman is suffering. The man is unleashing all these things on the woman. She's in pain. She's crying all the time. You see, the man will come. It happens in marriage. Some who are married to narcissists, that's what they go through. But when you see them outside, you will think, oh, these people are perfect. Oh, the perfect couple. They are suffering. The woman is suffering. She's going through torture back, in her home. But outside, it looks like everything is okay. And then women too, who have those kind of men in friendship, you see the man will be tormenting the woman like that too. The woman will be suffering. The man will come take everything from the woman. You see, and in that relationship where that soul tie is already created between the two of them, you will see the woman suffering. Oh, she's suffering, but she cannot let go. It will be difficult for her to leave the man. The man will even be threatening the woman. Oh, I will leave you. And because narcissists always engage themselves with other women, they don't keep to one woman. No. They have different women they relate with. Even in that house, in that relationship with that woman, is calling woman A, woman B, be discussing with this woman, will be discussing with that man. The one in the house will just be there lonely. She has a man, no, but she's lonely. Because that one will be engaging in talks. Since they like taking energy, that their own energy doesn't sustain them. They take energy from other people. He will be calling me his flying monkeys. Those who support him who are outside, They always keep supportive. Those people are, we call the psychology, they call them flying monkeys. You see, those ones are people that when he has created havoc or caused confusion or there's a problem, these people will be his support team that will speak in favor of him. Those ones will attest to his goodness because he pretends to them as a good, a very nice guy, a nice person. So those people will begin to speak there, to say that, oh, that guy is a gentleman, he's a very nice man, that man can't hurt a fly. No, it's not that one. The woman is the one, she's the cause. All those ones who put the blame, even though they don't know how the man is inside, because when he goes to them, he wears a facade. You see that mask that he wears is the one that he shows to the public, but it's the real person behind the mask is only seen by those who are close to him. You see, so it is that mask that it tends to that delude those people to think that, oh, this person is a gentleman, is a quiet, oh, this man. So they will know. That's why it is difficult for people to believe a victim of narcissistic abuse, because of this kind of manipulation, this kind of pretense that a narcissist put outside for the flying monkeys to see. So when they are like that, the woman is in that bondage, but it's difficult for her, even when the man will begin to threaten, and it's the man who is gaining everything from, he's gaining from the woman. Oh, yeah, the man will be threatening the woman, and the woman will just begin, she will be panicking. If she hears, oh, if you do, I will leave you, the woman will begin to panic. She will begin to panic, let the man not leave. And you see the woman walking on eggshell, meaning that you see the woman will be too afraid and careful to speak, because anything she does pisses the man off. The woman is never right in the eyes of the man. The woman is foolish, stupid, a fool in the eyes of the man. The woman doesn't have anything. The man is just helping, that to him is helping the woman, is doing the woman a favor. Being with her is like doing her a favor, because the woman is worthless. To him, the woman is worthless. So he who has agreed to be with her, the woman should appreciate it and be very kind to him, because the woman does not have any worth. And if she leaves the woman, these are the things that the narcissistic man will be telling the woman, that if she leaves, she's not going to get any other person, that she's only helping her, because nobody will look for her, she's worthless. No man will even look at her as anything. Those are the words narcissists will be putting in the woman's brain. Will gaslight the woman till the woman will lose herself, to the point where the woman will not think straight again. The woman will think that, oh, her life has finished. And because the woman is saying, she will want to be careful, so that the narcissistic man, the man will not leave. Because if that man leaves, she believes those things that the man is telling her. The man is just manipulating her. But as the narcissist continue to say these things will begin to sink in the woman's brain, and the woman will become so attached and so dependent on the narcissist because of fear. That fear that if she lets the man go, she may not find another man. And the man will keep gaslighting that woman, making her feel like she's worthless. Making her feel that there's nobody that will find her. She's just her own. He's just helping her. We will say just doing her a favor. See, so the woman will not be able to speak, because they are very. Some of them they look gentle in the eye, face level. You see, they're very quiet, very gentle, but back home they are terror. They are very highly manipulative. They will make the woman begin to doubt herself, because by the time the woman says something, or the man tells the woman some things, and the woman is trying to get a clarification about those things, the man will gaslight the woman and say, come, I never said that. Oh, that one you are just making it. Don't put me in what I did not. Don't just bring it to me, because I never said so. The woman will, but you said that thing now. I never. You can argue with it the next day that I never said so. He will tell you that you are the one who is thinking things. You are just imagining things in your brain. It's like you are going paranoid. It's like you are going crazy. Some knots are shaking in your head. That is what the narcissistic man, the man will tell the woman. and it will make the woman to be afraid. The woman will begin to doubt herself. The longer she stays in that relationship, the difficult it becomes for her. You see, the one will begin to think maybe something is wrong with her, or maybe she's not the one who is not reasoning right again. Maybe there's a problem with her. She will even begin to apologize to the man there, just to keep the man, for the man to stay. She'll be so afraid that the man will go, that if the man leaves, nothing, she will not be able to see another person again. And from there now, she gets that attachment, that since that soul tie has already formed, the man will use that woman until he will crumble the woman. When there's nothing else for the man to take, the man will move to his next victim. And you see, the woman will be the one chasing after that man now. The woman knows that man is not treating her well. She knows that she's suffering with the man. She knows that the man is of no good, no use to her, and no good at all for her. But the woman will be chasing the man. Why? Because a soul tie has been created. You will find out that even when the relationship will break up today. They will break up today. When they break up today, maybe after a few months, they will come back together. And when they come back together, the man, narcissists don't change. Their behavior is the same. That is their makeup, is their personality. So you see the man keeps doing the same thing. You know, the woman will be like, this man is still like this. I can't cope again. Even when you can't cope, you will know that you can't cope. The woman knows that she cannot cope. Maybe she will just let the man be. She will go. When she leaves, they will come back again. The man will come and hoover her back. He will come and if the man sees that there's something he can still gain from her, the man will hoover the woman back, will manipulate her and get her back. And then when he gets her back, he continues. They will break up again. They come back. They will break up. Some people confuse this thing for love. They think that the woman loves the man, or the man loves the woman. The woman does not love that man. What is bringing them back is, number one, the soul tie. That soul tie, they have formed a bond. It's that bond. You know, soul tie is like a bondage. It's a bond they have formed together, and it is that unhealthy bond that is bringing the two of them together. You see, a soul tie has been formed. It is that soul tie. Because even when the man leaves, the woman, it will be as if something very important has left her life that she cannot cope. You know, if the man leaves, or she tends to leave the man, her mind will not rest. She will be troubled. It will be as something, she will feel like something big, something huge has moved out of her life, that without that thing she will not be able to cope. She will go and look for the man. If the man does not come trying to hoover her back, she will go and look for the man, for the relationship to continue. And that cycle continues. It continues. Because they don't know where they stand. The man does not know where the woman stands. And the woman does not know where she stands in that relationship. She does, because a narcissist does not commit. They don't commit. If they are not married to the person, even when they are married, they don't commit themselves fully to that marriage. They don't. So now, in the case of this relationship now, of this man and this woman, the woman does not know where she stands in the relationship. The man has not committed. They don't commit. He did not commit to her. But this hovering keeps happening. You come back today, break tomorrow, come back, and that cycle will continue for as long as possible. You know, it's like that. It continues for as long as possible. They will still not marry together, be together, but they will still be going. Come today, break tomorrow. Start to continue today, break tomorrow. It keeps happening and happening and happening. Why? Because a soul tie has been formed. You see, a soul tie has been formed, and a bond is created, and it's that bond that is keeping them together, bringing them. Even when the woman is under abuse, she's suffering, she's not gaining anything, but she keeps going back to that man. You see, because of that bond, because of that soul tie that has been created between the two of them. And so before you break free, and you see this, it will make you to be so dependent on the man. It will be as if without the man you cannot do anything again. You know, it will mean as if you cannot do anything again. And moreover too, as people have seen you with that person, narcissists like to garnish their image. They can look cute, they can look like people who are charismatic outside. So because of that, people have seen you, oh, you don't want to lose that person again. It's too good for outside projection for people to see you with, but you are suffering, and so you won't let go. You stay with that kind of person. So you see, but for you to be able to break from that soul tie, you can break the soul tie. You will not be able to let that relationship go unless you break that soul tie. You see? So, but how do you break the soul tie? That is why we have to be in alignment with who we are. Be in alignment with your true self, with your authentic self. And don't begin to indulge in things because other people are doing it. Just be who you are to be. I told you are a spiritual being, you are just having a temporary human experience, according to Zuka. You see? So when you break that soul tie, that's why your life will move forward. You'll be able to find a balanced relationship. You'll find someone whom you'll be able to relate with. But the unfortunate thing is that women always get trapped in this soul tie relationship because of our outwardness. We always look outside. We look at the image of, we are carried away by how somebody looks. But because we don't know that narcissists always invest in their image. All they care about is image. A narcissist will not tell you anything more than his image, how he looks, car and house. They are the only idea, the things they know in their life. Car, house and looks. Yes, that's all. They don't think of anything else. So they always want to garnish themselves to look in a certain way. They look, but meanwhile inside they are empty. Nothing. Inside they are empty. They are not emotionally available. Even when you stay with them in a relationship, they are emotionally absent. You can never find fulfillment in that relationship. You can never be happy in the first place. You are just being carried away by the perception of people who sees you and him outside because of just the way he looks. Because it's just the appearance. Narcissist has only appearance. Apart from the appearance, they don't have anything else. Every other thing is something that you won't be able to relate with. You just want to pretend that it's okay, but you are suffering in it. You see? So because we look at the outward appearance, we want to see that, oh, this person is people that is someone, he has the height or he has the body that when people see you outside, they will respect you, that your man is presentable. Whereas it's just the face value, it's nothing. The man himself has no value. He is not even going to be of any value to you. You see? But because we are carried away by the looks, we are carried away by the way the person appears, we don't think of who he is inside, because inside he is nothing. He has nothing of value for you. Nothing. You cannot enjoy anything. But it's because people will see you outside with people, everybody is carried away by the looks. As he look, oh, he's tall, maybe he's okay, he looks handsome or some of this is because we are just looking at the physical body. So we don't know how he is inside there, or the kind of person he truly is. So we only look depending on how he appears outside. And because of that, when we see somebody, oh, the way he looks, we jump into the relationship. And this is my choice. This is the one that when I move out, people will look at me and say, oh, me and too, I'm okay. The man I'm going out with is nice. He looks nice. When people feel that, people will respect us because the man looks because of his beauty or the way he is, whereas that man is nothing. He doesn't have anything. He just is going to be emotionally unavailable to you. You will never feel satisfied. You will even be lonely. You will be in the same house, but you'll be lonely. Because it will be as if you are not with anybody. You cannot meet your emotional needs. You see? So that's how they are. And when you create that bondage, that's when you begin to suffer. Let go, it will be difficult for you to let go. When you let go, it will hover you back. You continue, you don't move forward. But you can break it. You break it. Some people say when they want to let go like that, they do prayer to let go. Prayer alone because it is a soul tie. You know, soul tie are deep issues. When you pray, you will still pray, but for you to be able to break completely from that soul tie is for you to go right inside yourself, because that soul tie, that bond is a string like rope that binds, that tie the two of you. It's a string like rope that tie the two of you. So you are going to cut that cord. It's like a cord too. It's only when you cut that cord that the two of you, you will find out that you will not find the desire. You know, this one, people are saying that when you are with a narcissist, if you go without contact, if you don't go without contact, if people go, there is the likelihood that you come back together. You are likely to come back together. If you go within yourself to separate yourself from a narcissist, if you even if you are living in the same house, you will lose desire. You won't even think about him. You will not even feel it. You won't feel like anybody you can have something to do with. You won't. If you don't lose yourself, you don't cut that cord from within, between the two of you. Even if it's far away from you, by the time those toxic so you know, you see this bond, this toxic bond, sometimes it intoxicates. It will make you to start feeling the person in a way that when you begin to feel as if you cannot do anything with that bad person. And you see too, they project. They are very intuitive. They send that they project that their energy so that you can think about. They project thoughts to you. When they are projecting thoughts, even if you are trying to resist them, if they begin to project their thoughts on you, you will begin to think about them. And once you start thinking about them, the next you'll be thinking of how to contact them, because that is what they want. They want you to contact them. They will give you that silence treatment too. If you say okay, you are avoiding, they won't talk to you, but they know that they are going to get you back. How? Because they know that they are going to project their thoughts towards you, to you. And once they are projecting, you will begin to think about them. And once you start thinking about them, you will want to contact them. You see, that's why when the narcissist leaves you, or you leave the narcissist will have so much confidence that he is still going to get you back. Yes, even the female narcissist too. They see how, because they will get the man back because of that projection of thoughts. So through that way, they will get to think about them. And once you start thinking about them, you will want to contact them. But if you go within yourself to cut that cord, you will never desire them. Even if you are in the same house, you won't feel anything for them. You won't desire them again. Go within yourself, cut that cord, that string-like rope that ties the two of you. Cut it. How do you do that? You will go within yourself. That's why I keep talking about this visualization. When you are visualizing, you know that you will be able to enter yourself. When you visualize, you know that you'll be able to send light. You can draw light, divine light, send it into your body, locate, and you'll be able to locate where that cord is that ties the two of you, you and that man that is tormenting you and you can't let go. You will locate where that cord is in your body, and you will send light there. You will cut that cord. That is how to separate yourself from the narcissist. That's why I keep telling you, start doing meditation. There are many things you'll be able to begin to solve without anybody. You will solve them easily without having to go to anybody to help you, or run to any church or any pastor or anybody to help you, or even like those ones who go to all these shrine people to do. You won't need to do any of those things. You will do them within yourself, inside your house, by yourself, without even. And even though they send something to you, then they send attack to you. Once the attack comes, you will know that they have sent something to you, and you will just go into your visualization and send it back there to whoever. If you want to send it to the person, you can send it back. Or if you want to cast it out of your own energy, you can easily do it if you learn how to do meditation. These attacks they will send to somebody, they will just throw an arrow to somebody who is here, someone else is far away, will just send that arrow. What is that? Is projection of energy. They send that negative energy to destroy the person. But you who is here, if you know how to visualize, if you learn meditation and you know how to visualize, once they send it, you will know that they have sent something to you. And you just quickly go into visualization, send it back to them. Or if you don't send it back, you cast it out of your own energy field. It's as simple as that. So that's why when you begin to do meditation, you do visualization, you'll be able to deal with all these life situations, all these problems that they create for people. You begin to solve all of that by yourself without having to go to anybody, pay anybody money, or do anything, or they enslave you. Because sometimes when you are looking for help, you are jumping from one place, they begin to enslave you. They use you. People who are lying to you that they can do, they will use you for nothing. At the end of the day, you don't even get the solution you are looking for. You see? But if you learn these things are God gifts. They are the gift of God for you. That is why the Bible says, my people perish for lack of wisdom of the things of God. You see, but if you know them, they are the things that God has given you, but because they lied to you, they did not tell you. They use the perverted version that haunts other people. Imagine somebody will send you attack wherever you are, but you don't know. You cannot send attack to anybody. Even when they send it, they don't even know how to handle it. People have been sending like that and killing people. If they learn how to do it, will they die? They won't die. They will protect themselves. That is why it's important for you to learn meditation, learn how to meditate, learn visualization, so that you can protect yourself, you can defend it. God didn't just send you here on earth for people to be using you, for other people to invade your energy field and kill you, or cause sickness or any other problem to you, without a solution. No, He gave you power. That power is within you, for you to activate it. That when you activate it within you, you will use it against their own wicked plans, so that when they do something like that to you, you will know what to do to set yourself free, or you will send it back to them, or you just free yourself and ensure that what they do cannot affect you. You see? So learn meditation, learn visualization, so that all these things you'll be doing there, you will know them. When you know them, they can't get you. When you know that if you have any of these things, all these things I'm explaining, you can solve them by yourself. Someone who has put you in bondage, giving you trouble, giving you pain, suffering you, and you are suffering. You'll be working and packing out your money and giving to one man who is not doing anything for you. He's just there deceiving you and eating your money year in, year out. And yet you cannot let go. If he threatens you that he's leaving, you will begin to panic. You begin to panic. You will be in fear that no one else. All those are the gaslighting he put in your head, that no one else will see you, no one else will come for you, no one else will need you. Because that is his game. That's what he is aiming at. That's what he wants. So that you keep chasing after him, and he will keep using you and using you and using you. So learn some of these things so that you'll be able to let all those things that bring you torture, that brings you pain, suffering, let them go. Anything that is not serving you, you have to let it go. Release it. Let it go. But because we don't know some of these things, that you can go and cut the cord. When you say you want to let go, tomorrow you are calling back. Because there is a soul tie. That man has created a soul tie with you that is going to be using it to manipulate you, get you back, and getting all that you want. And you are there suffering. You don't know what to do next. I hope this helps. And I want to say that if you find any thing that resonates with you in this video, you can like, subscribe, and share. Okay? I love you guys. Take care.